Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, and April the 23rd, and it is spring. But boy, as cool as it has been this week, you sure wouldn't know it. Um, we're having a slow start to it this year, but I thought I would come outside here in front of my favorite dogwood tree, just outside the office, and say hi to you all, and just say thanks for again all of your work and remaining together, continuing to connect with one another, and just remain engaged. I want to encourage you all, especially on the Wednesday nights. I know Wednesday nights normally have been sort of optional for most of us, but that's becoming a really critical piece of where we're going in the future. If we can't be gathering soon, we're going to need to be gathering within those home groups, and that's where we're learning how to do that well on Wednesday nights. So even if you're not able to be with us the whole time, please come and connect. That way we can get used to being in those groups, because that may be how we're meeting for some time, whether it's in our home groups online or when we can get together in the smaller groups, given how things roll out. That may be the way we need to meet in homes for some time. So tonight will be our Thursday night video class. Jump in on that, and things will go back to normal on, or back to as we usually have been these last few weeks with Sunday morning. Going to try to tighten that down a little bit. It's getting a little longer than I want, and with the multitasking that I do and the interaction in the meetings, that's been a big challenge. So I apologize for that, as I did in the email. We'll get that tightened down to an hour and a half so that you can plan your day on Sunday mornings, starting at 10. Let you come in online and chat with one another, and feel free to talk, and then we'll get started and try to be wrapping up by 11:30. So let's make that a goal, and I'll be working hard to make that happen. As again, probably still a few more weeks of this, at least into mid-May, given things that we're seeing in discussions at the governor's level and at the local level too. Please continue to forward questions to me. I'm going to be talking about the work of the Holy Spirit in the new age that has begun, the new world that emerged and continues on after Jesus' resurrection, sort of a likeness to the new world that's emerging around us now. We don't quite know if we're in a blizzard that we're just going to come out of and go to normal, if it's going to be a long winter and we're going to have to adapt to it, or if we're moving into a small ice age where a lot of things are going to change, maybe just in subtle ways, but for a lengthier period of time. We want to be prepared to be Christ's church and be his people for the world in any one of those ways. And so we're gonna be considering that, and think about the work of the Holy Spirit and the role of the Holy Spirit. We'll be talking about that this coming weekend. There's a Bible Project video on the Holy Spirit. You can go and look up yourself. We'll watch that online, and then just talk about the significant things that have changed with the exchange of Jesus's bodily resurrected body going into God's space, heaven, and his spirit, which inspires and leads and guides and just imparts all kinds of heaven's resources to us here on earth. That exchange has taken place and is permanent with us, and will fully and completely engulf everything one day. But we even begin to experience it now. So we'll be thinking and talking about that. Hope you're enjoying all the traffic around here. It's been rather quiet, but there's a lot of cars going around today. So God bless you all. I want to leave you with some thoughts from Jeremiah 29. I was thinking about it this morning as the people of Israel were in exile. Jeremiah the prophet writing the Lord's instruction to them that were in the situation that they found themselves in exile, very much on lockdown, to live life as best they could there, and to seek the welfare and the prosperity of the place where they were, because it's in its welfare, in its prosperity, they would have prosperity. And so we're in that side of a situation right now. We want to seek the wisdom of the Lord to live well in the situation that we're in, and in any situation we find ourselves in, but also expect that that will be to our benefit, but we also will be benefiting the world that we find ourselves in. So just remain open and prayerful about the new opportunities and the new ways of living and being that may be emerging around us. We're going to see, but we're going to we're going to be doing that together. And let's be prayerful about it. Let's be encouraging about it, and know with the hope and the help of the Spirit, we'll be able to do that. So Jeremiah 29, read that through in that whole context. I know the plans I have for you, plans for your good and not to harm you. That's in the same chapter where that wonderful verse comes from, as the people in exile there. So read that, think about it in light of our time right now. God bless you all, and look forward to seeing some of you tonight online and in the days ahead. God bless.